Does that work? Okay. Let me know if this works now. I was just saying that the reason I'm late was because I was sorting out the sound and it looked like it was working. That's why I just carried on talking. But hopefully it's working now. All good. Lovely. All right. I haven't changed something. So I'm here this evening to sort out and finish off the little album I was making yesterday. It is Friday. We're in no rush. Okay? No rush. Just chilling, but it's not going to be a super late one as I'm going to a hen do tomorrow. So I need to just get some little final things prepped for that and make sure May gets to bed because we're going to get on a train in the morning. So, yeah. And I've got to find what I made the other day because that's going to be a gift. Okay, it's about here somewhere. All right, let's Hi, Janice. Muffled but better. Oh. Why is it muffled? Don't know why it's muffled. Shouldn't be muffled. And check the headset. Yep, no, that's all good. Should be working. Oh, okay, now I've turned that up a bit more. Does that work better? Oh yes, it's Janice's birthday. I forgot. Oops. I forgot. Hello, happy birthday, Janice. Right, so I want to pop some little inserts into here and thought I would also again make use of that lovely little tab punch. So my wee inserts are going to measure 2.5 inches wide. I'm not quite sure what they're going to measure in width yet, but I thought what I could do is do some stamping onto this piece of cardstock. And but I want something super subtle, nothing too complicated on here. And I was going to make a wee little envelope, wasn't I? So I'm going to use Pretty in Pink. And where am I? Where are my stamps? There they are. Okay, so let's plan this out a little bit. I'm just going to put those there. Yeah, I'm going to cut those at 2.5. And I only need 6 of those, so I'm just going to flip that over. Hold on, what did I just do? Oh yeah. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you got it, Judy. Sorry it's late. Very late. yarn over. Do the same here. And then I want to cut some little tabs. Actually, I could use up these little spare pieces to cut my tabs from. So I need 6 of those. That's 1. 2. I was trying to figure out the best way to cut that one. 3. I'm thinking that's probably too nice to use because I want to use that on the inside envelope thing, but I do have a couple of these left over, so 3. Can I get 2 out of here? Oh, I do believe I can. It's tight, but I can. Yay! Oh, perfect. Okay, that's awesome. So those will be my tabs for my wee inserts. Okay, let's cut this up then. It is very, very useful. Yeah, I am very pleased with it. Just the little play I've had with it so far, Bev. It's fabulous. Oh, I forgot the dottage. Right, before I cut, I just want to see how far down these will go. And then I'm going to have my little tab. And I can't have my tab sticking out too far. Up there. So oh, 3.5. Oh, that's easy. Easy to remember. Easy measurement to remember. So 1, 2, 3. Hi, Deb. I'm wondering whether just to do a bit of a zigzag opening. What would that be? 3.25. Thinking that would be quite fun just to pop in there like that. And I'll stick that to that, and then do a little kind of flap with a magnet, I think. Cut that down to 2 1/8. No, 3 1/8. Oh, that was close. By 2 1/8. There we go. Right, that can go on the front. Then yeah, I'll have something that folds over. All right, let's put these pieces together first then. Right, any questions? Sorry, I've not been looking at the comments. Oh, dottage. Woo! We better do the dottage. I'll do that in the petunia. So I stamped the flower in pretty in pink because I wanted a very subtle, like barely see it type effect there. But I will do the dottage in a slightly darker colour for some added interest. Okay. Just to kind of frame it all. I was making place name settings today for the wedding. Sorry I couldn't show you any of that process, because obviously it's a wedding. I couldn't really show you like people's names and things. But yeah, I basically printed out all the names onto a piece of cardstock that I then punched out circles. Then I punched out a whole heap of other circles that were slightly bigger. And this is where the Stampin' Up punches are just so awesome. And then, oh, before I punched them out, I then stamped a few little leaves and things over the whole thing before cutting them out. And then I had to put string on them. So, right, I'm wondering what the best course of action is on this. I guess just to do some up and some down. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. So a bit of glue along the bottom, a bit there, and then some there. And I'm making sure it aligns there. Hi, Carolee. Oh, thank you, my admin, for sharing links. So if you're watching this after the live, the links are in the description below. Ooh, I need to start adding my Ko-fi link. I've seen some of you have downloaded the templates that I told you about yesterday. Yeah, just need to go and update my descriptions. So the best way I think, to use those templates is to print them out and then pop a piece of vellum or clear plastic over the top, and then with a Sharpie just follow the lines, basically trace them. Right, I'll get rid of this bit of rubbish here. Oh, I was playing and making a box earlier. Just show you this. Just with a bit of that card I had left over. I'm trying to figure out how to cover it properly, because I'd like to have a go making those kind of... Tom and I were in TK Maxx the other day, and I'd forgotten what cool stuff TK Maxx has. And they had some really nice storage pieces. Basically made from cardboard, like covered card. And there were some really cute storage boxes that were made to look a bit like faux books, or had like a book closure, but with a box inside it instead of books or paper. And I thought, ooh, that'd be a nice project to have a go at, to make my own bits of storage, because it can get quite expensive. And hey, you know, I've got a room full of card and paper, so may as well use it. So anyone here new or here for the first time, doesn't know what I do? If you are, I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, and I get to demonstrate these awesome products. And also, if you would wish to purchase any, you can click in the link to my shop. Right. There we go. How cute is that? So cute. Alright, so I want to stick that onto there. Or do I want a ribbon closure? Or maybe something to go across the middle. Because, or I might just cut off one of these pieces. I'm going to cut that off. I need to change my blade. So I want a little closure here. say 1 inch. And then score at 1 inch. And then at 3/16, I think, because I've got to allow for if photographs are going to be stuck into it. And then cut. Oh, I was hoping to have a little bit more. All right, magnet time. Okay. Then another little bit of tape and another magnet. I think I'll just stick this little piece that I've got here across there. Okay, then that little piece on there. There you go. So I'm going to have magnets holding that together, aren't I? Hi, Clydine. Okay. I'll just have to do that way, and I'll try and find some pieces of paper to stick on these. Okay. Do I have... I was wondering if I had some of this left, the yellow, the creamy colour stuff. Oh, I do. Oh, and I have some of this. Okay. So, because that stuff isn't actually showing up too much, I'm kind of disinclined to use that cover paper because it's not really that interesting. Unless I do it every other. Because I've got 6 sides to cover. That's going to be stuck down, so I've got that side and that side. I could alternate. Right. That's 2 1/8. By 3 1/8. 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, so that will be stuck down, so you're not going to see that. So that'll be there. Take care, Bev. Night, Heather. Thank you so much. I'll tell you all about it on Monday. Although I don't know, it's a hen do. So what happens in Hay on Wye might have to stay in Hay on Wye. Oh dear. Oh, it's so funny. My younger boys have gone to be with my eldest, his stag do. I mean, it's going to be very typical our family. Like they like playing games, watching TV, playing computer games, eating, and having giggles. So my husband called them earlier to check that they got. Well, no, sorry, no, they called us to check, say, oh, we're here. And the place, the house that my son has moved into, has got a massive TV, like absolutely huge. And so they were trying to show us the size of it with one of my sons standing, and he couldn't. He put his arms out and he couldn't reach the ends of the TV. And then they also sent through a video of my two younger boys in absolute hysterics, rolling around on the floor laughing. And they were like, "We've heard," the youngest, "proper laugh now." They're like, "I don't think we've ever heard Jaden's proper laugh. We've heard it now." Like uncontrolled. You know when people laugh uncontrollably. So anyway, it's really sweet. I'm so happy that they're together and they're all getting on, as far as I can tell. So it's very nice. Okay, so that's going to go in there. So I don't know if you remember yesterday, I said that I'd kind of stuck the spine in a little further over than I'd kind of thought I had, which is not necessarily a bad, a terrible thing, because it does mean then you can get something like this, like a little pull out. You can put an extra thing in. So don't worry about, if you're making things like this, yes, have a bit of a plan, but don't worry if something doesn't go to plan at some point. Because you can always pivot, move around it. Oh, you got a new fan, and oh, really? Okay, well, have you got a new number, or is it the same number? Okay. Oh, this is so cute. So cute. I wonder whether just to put a little vellum envelope in the front. Just for a bit of fun. Same phone number. Okay, that's good. Have you got my number? That's the thing. If you don't have my number saved, it won't work. There was already a little bit of dottage on the front cover. Yep. There. Now, folding the vellum can be very tricky because it kind of wants to do its own thing, but you have to be firm with the vellum. Really watch for where you're making those folds because it's very easy to misfold it. Unfortunately, Stampin' Up doesn't carry this vellum anymore, which is a real shame because it's a really nice thick vellum. It's almost like a parchment. Right, have I got any scraps that will now fit in? Nope. I could just put a piece of pink in there. I'm just being picky. I want this to fit really tight. Two and a half. Yep. Lovely. And I know what, I'll put a bit of dottage on this. Yeah, well, We Are Memory Keepers has made them for Stampin' Up when we used to sell them. So yeah, and they still do make them. So yeah, by all means use whatever envelope punch balls you've got. I had new product arrive on my desk today, and I'll show you what I got. I got Wildflower Designs and Delicate Forest, and I've got the dies. I've got the dies for Wildflower Designs as well, I think. And I also got the paper, which I will open up in front of you in a second because I've not had a look at it since I saw it at On Stage. And I remember really liking it. Okay, there you go. Cute little envelope in the front. There we go. Little envelope in the front. Little pullouts for all the 6 pages. Using up the Stamp One Sheet Wonder. So that's good to know, isn't it? So I used 3 sheets of DSP, 2 sheets of normal A4, and a little bit of extra, oh, and 1 sheet of Petunia Pop, because I stamped on that as well. So what's that? 1, 2, 3. 3 sheets of, oh, I must remember to put that in my 3 A4, 3 12 by 12. Oh, and a little bit of that Misty Moonlight. Cute little project, isn't it? Well, if anyone would like me to do a class on this would be quite an easy one to do, I think. And what I love about it is a kind of a combination of stamped one sheet wonder with DSP. And you can kind of use ugly DSP, you know the DSP that you're not really that bothered about. You only get to see a little bit of it on the inside there. But we pretty much do cover it up. And if you wanted to just cover that up, you could do too. So, yeah. Quite a nice one. We might write that one up. Now, will that fit into a box, I wonder? A dinky box. Thank you, Gloria. Oh, not quite. All right, my lovelies. Have a great weekend, everybody. Look, that's not too bad for the scraps left over, is it? That's not even... Yeah, that's not bad at all. Just these wee bits here. Which I won't hold on to. Yes, I like a project where there's not too many scraps left over. You don't feel like you're creating more mess. All good. Thank you everybody. Right. Oh, paper. That was it. I'll finish off with showing you the paper. Actually, I've got two lovely papers arrived today. This Mediterranean one. Is it called Mediterranean Blooms, I think? Is that what it's called? Yes, it is. Wow, can't believe I remember the name of that. Stunning artwork. Beautifully painted. And then this design here, just so fresh. It's very on trend. These lemons. Oh, that's nice. Does make your eyes go a bit weird, but it's very nice. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, this would make a lovely album. Oh, and then you've got these bits that you can cut out. Oh, might use that for a class actually, because you can use the dies on that. And that one. Okay, so there's 2 lots of paper you can use the die on. That's so pretty. Very nice. Oh yes, so demonstrators can order the glass mat. That's come available now. So this paper goes with this stamp set here, Wildflower Designs. And you can see different aspects of it in, the stamp set, so that's that image there. Oh, and then in the background I can see this almost like, it's not quite dotted, it's a kind of textury background. And you can actually see it in the paper, in the background there. Oh, I know this might look really boring, but I actually really love it when they do a kind of like fabric texture. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, I think that's I prefer the B-side. Now, I am a little bit sad that they didn't go and create a stamp that would do some of these florals. Yeah, that's got the fabric texture in the background. It kind of looks like, I mean, I would wear something with that one. Actually, I'd wear something with this. There we go. Right, that's beautiful. Great for scrapbooking, because you could cut out some of, or maybe not cut out those, but that's pretty. Oh, very nice. Oh, gorgeous. So that's again that kind of fabricy texture on the back there. You're not a fan of last year's colours. That's all right. Not everybody is. I like them, but I do know not everyone is. It's because last year's in colours have a lot of grey in them. They're very muted and dusky, but they're very British. I have to say, they're very British in terms of heritage colours. So a lot of the companies like Farrow and Ball, who do paints like heritage paints here in the UK, these are very much that kind of colour scheme. So I know they don't appeal to everybody. I like them personally. I like bright colours, but I also love this kind of more muted palette too. So I'm not offended by these colours at all. Yeah, oh gosh, you can create something absolutely stunning with this. Really, really lovely. And sort of mixing and matching the different, I know what, let's flip some of these over, the different textures. Okay, let's have a better look at this. Yeah, so the trick to mixing heavily patterned papers is obviously not to use them all in one go, but to, you know, if you've got a pattern that's got quite big flowers, is to then choose something that's got a kind of all over, or something like that, that's got an all over pattern to it, and then something quite plain as well. So I would perhaps use I'd use those three together, because you've got the different, they sit well next to each other, they don't kind of clash into each other too much. Like that and that would look lovely. Oh, actually with that one as well. Actually those four would look beautiful together. Anyway, beautiful set of papers. I'm looking forward to using those. Very cool. I'm more of a bright colour person. Yeah, that I kind of guessed that, Gloria, when you said that you didn't like last year's. Yeah, that's okay. I hope you like this year's, because this year's definitely a bit more brighter and lighter, more summery. So there we go. Right. Take care, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend. If you've got any questions about the products you've seen me use tonight, oh, that makes a nice backdrop for that. Then do ask me, email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. Always happy to answer your questions, whatever they may be. If I can answer them, I will try. And what else to say to you? Yes, I love the wild wheat. It's that wild wheat is that weird kind of dusky but bright, isn't it? That it's quite hard to know sort of what category sometimes to put it in, and it's such a, yeah, such a great colour. Yeah, I love it. All right, lots of love, everyone. Have a great weekend. Lots of love.